Hello and welcome. We give all honor and glory to the Most High God, from whom all gifts are given. And what do we have that we have been blessed with already that we should be grateful and thankful for? A blessing to grow older, a blessing to find your way. You will figure out what you need to do. Ooh. A blessing of the earth. Get out and into the earth and let nature speak to you. Your ancestors speak to you. Direct and guide you. A blessing for a mother. If your mother is still with you, you should be grateful and thankful for that. My mother is not, unfortunately, but I wish that she were so I could talk to her more than I did when she was alive. But anyway, is there anything additional? Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lucy, for any messages you give us. A blessing upon your intuition. You know what you need to know. You do. Whether you think you do or not, you do. And a blessing upon your children that you have. They're here to help you, teach you something along the way that will aid you. So, let's see what our story is about today. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to synchronicities, seeing things. If you're seeing a lot of feathers, that is your angels talking to you, your guardian angels. What is our story about today? Okay. It's about a wealthy man and a possible message. And a false person who has him blind. Looking for high honor with someone he thinks is expecting him. Expecting him for a new beginning as an official person? Really? That is a church. Yeah, okay. So he wants to be viewed as a high honor in this woman's mind. However, he's just a puppeteer. He may be a wealthy man, but he's being a puppeteered by this false woman. And he wants to be seen in high honor, to have a new beginning with another woman. But he's being directed and told what to say, what to do, possibly to propose marriage when he knows in reality he does not want that. He's coming in as a thief to do wrong, to do dishonor to this woman he wants to have expecting him. And he knows, he feels that she may be, not so reluctant to be around him. He's concerned about that because he is coming in as a thief. Is there anything more we need to know about this story? There's unexpected income coming in, and he's just in despair. He may have lost his job, so he's coming in with a bunch of lies because he thinks that he's going to get some money from this woman. From this main woman, yes. He thinks he's going to get something from her. He wants to get unexpected money. She has unexpected income coming in. He knows about it, and he's coming to get it. He wants to get it. But he's concerned because he knows she knows something about him already. One more card. Do we have anything additional we need to know? Okay. We're going to let that go. What about this man and this false woman who has him blind? What about this man? Well, we do know he's coming in to steal. He's not coming in to do anything. He's in despair. He's not coming in to do anything good. Ah, the devil. Okay. And what is this? Okay, the Seven of Pentacles. There are some things that are coming in to fruition. Some of his hard work is going to pay off, yes. Possibly a Taurus involved here. Gut instincts are needed. Don't make a bad investment you already have. It will only cause you to lose. And the devil. What the heck is your root chakra all about? So you tell me that? Capricorn involved. There's addictions, depression, mental health issues, secrecies, obsessions, cheating, dependency, bondage, materialism, sexuality, powerlessness, hopelessness, abuse, violence, assault. There's all kinds of things going on here. Yes. So this man has been making bad investments. He needs to follow his intuition. He's been working very hard. But again, he's got the devil here. He's got all these addictions that his false partner has been making sure stays in place so that he does what's necessary for her to keep him where he is. King of Wands. Are you in the false person? What else do we need to know? What do we need to know? He's in his King of Wands attitude. These are a lot of cards here that turned over. So let's see. Some kind of transition is going on. An Aquarius. They want to go to calmer waters. And it's possible, but there's a but there. And the Seven of Cups, there are illusions here. Their dreams are nothing but fantasies. There are lots of options. This man thinks he's the only man in her life. He's not. This false person has him under big illusions, big ones. Making sure he procrastinates and just stay in the fantasy world. And then wishful thinking. Hallucinations even. And his friends have not been what he thought they were. He needs to follow his intuition. He has not been. He doesn't even know what he's grounded in. But in his heart, he does want to go to calmer waters and ease his heart. But he has not been speaking up. He needs to speak up. He wants happy times, celebrations, But he's in illusion, so he doesn't even know what is what. With this Queen of Wands. Needs to speak up. He's got to say the truth. Speak the truth. And in reverse, we have the Wheel. He will not get the success he's looking for. He will be in stagnation and disappointment. He will not complete what it is he wants to complete. He wants to come in as a thief to someone who is not deserving of that treatment. He will not get what he's looking for. This Queen of Wands has been doing what she needs to do to make sure he stays the way she needs him to. Yeah, get out there. Do whatever. I don't care as long as you take care of me kind of attitude. And in reverse, a Knight of Swords. He knows he's missed out on some opportunities, and out of his own depth, out of control even, he feels left behind. So he's in this tactless, rude, hurtful mindset. His mental activity is low. I would say even depression is there. His heart chakra is closed off. And he does feel he's missed an opportunity because he's probably been doing too much. He has been doing too much because the person he's with has been doing too much. And he's been working with her. So, you know, guilty by association. And you have been participating. I've seen you sitting at your little desk doing your little, love spells, is it? And she's been doing the illusion spells, the mind spells. She's working on someone's crown. Follow your intuition. You want love, you must give love. You must become love if that is what you truly want. You don't even know who you are anymore. And your heart has been closed for a long time. And all against this Nine of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Woman. You want to come in quickly against her. Why? Bottom of the deck. To take from her. To take from her abundance instead of you doing the work for yourself. Who allows someone else to do the work that they should do to know what's best for them? Why would you depend upon someone else to come back and tell you what you need to know when you should be doing the research yourself? There will be a tower. There will be chaos. You will not get what you were hoping for. This is going to create unexpected change, for sure. You're already in confusion. You already feel as though you have lost something. You're going to possibly even have a divorce, but you've been abused anyway. There's been violence in this relationship. Bankruptcy is definitely coming. Just all kinds of little disasters are coming. Well, now, What do we know? What do we need to know additionally about this story? They really want to just relax and come out of this chaos, but you created this chaos out of all the masks you've been wearing, all the deception you have been doing. Yes, you want peace, all right. You do. You know, you want to go to calmer waters, sure. But you already know you have been wearing different masks for different people, pretending to be what you're not being consistent. And yet you're still looking for love. Okay, what do we got here? You're looking for harmony, stability, and you want to travel. But you're not going to get that. And if you are looking to do this to block someone, you're looking for everything to just be okay and be stable. But that's not going to happen. You want to travel, and you know you're passionate about exploring things and seeing new things. Do you think wearing all these masks are going to give you that? Doubtful. And yet you are protesting. You want someone to pay attention to you. That's what all the masks are about. You pretend, and each pretense you think you're gaining some sort of camaraderie, community. But truthfully, you are not. Again, you want love at the bottom of the deck, eternal love, but you don't have that. Is there anything additional we need to know? You will need to release what is not serving you any longer. You will need to stop doing the bullcrap you're doing and release what you already know you should have released a long time ago. You're trying to be strategic and come up with new ideas in order to reach your goal. But you have to know who you are first. You want to come out of stagnation, but you haven't stopped. You're going to wind up going to jail. Somebody's going to jail here. Either this woman or this man who's in his feminine energy, because she is definitely in her male energy. Definitely. So it could be her because of the energy she's in, or it could be him. Someone is going to jail. I don't care how much you strategize, you're not going to get what you think. You want to have dreams that are satisfying, but you do not, because you're stressing. You already know that you have done something that will not allow you to rest easy. The stress is heavy upon you, and you want to withdraw and plan in order to meet the goals you have set for yourself, but you're lonely. You're looking for someone to coach you on how to love yourself, but you're bound by these commitments you've already made, and you have lost much already. Even though you have reservations about what you've done, you keep doing stupid shit, that bring in disasters for you. You will wind up homeless. This home that you want or that you already have will be lost. The robbery you planned for someone else will wind up being yours, and you're you're angry about things not having gone your way so far, but you need to learn the lessons you need to learn from the situations you have been in. You are repeating situations over and over again instead of learning what it is you need to learn. You know you need to release something. You need to stop doing something, but you haven't. So somebody is going to go to jail. And you can't have sweet dreams because you're stressing. And you know you need to stop. Whatever this is that you're doing, you need to stop all of it and start over. Create a new beginning for yourself instead of emotionally withdrawing. It's time for you to do the necessary work. It is. What is the moon energy at this time? You need to know that you are loved. The divine does love you. And if you're praying for something, you better have a sincere heart. And believe in the impossible. You have to believe in the Lord God answering your prayers. Oh, that card wasn't even supposed to be in there. There's a promise that's going to be made here. Oh, goodness, that card definitely was. Okay. You want to make a promise to someone. You want to be responsible and assured. You want them to feel assured that you are who you say you are. But are you? You have not shown who you are. So you are concerned. You are stressing. You're going to have to believe. You may have to believe in the impossible. You have to believe in your own good luck, who you are, what you are about. A Libra, a Sag is out here at the moment. What additional do we need to know from the moon cycles at this time? That you will need to focus on the positive. If you're looking to make a change and go towards someone with a promise, you must be sincere. Because if not, it will not work. You need to believe in the impossible. You need to believe in yourself. You need to love yourself. You can't give love if you don't even love yourself. How the heck are you going to give love to someone if you don't even love yourself? And if you're going to the Lord God, you must know that He does love you and want to help you. You have to know that. You will need to be positive and release whatever these negative feelings are that you have. You know that there are things you need to release. What is it that you need to release that you have not? Is there anything additional? That you need to leave the past behind and to forgive. You will need to make adjustments, whether you think so or not. Do not think you're going to create a new beginning for yourself. And not have to face what you have already done. So we've got Libra and Sag and Capricorn and Pisces. You could be that sign, or it could be in your chart somewhere, but they are showing here. Sag is showing very strongly. What do we need to know about these moon energy, this moon energy? That you will have to have faith and balance out your life. You have been resilient. You have been holding on. But now it's time for you to gain your full power. You haven't. You've allowed others to use your power. And you need to focus. Be positive about the change you need to make. Be positive. Because the change must happen. For what God has put down as your destiny, it will need to happen. And you're going to have to trust in Him, in the divine. What do you already know you need to do? Ooh. That you need to embrace your own mind. You're going to have to be creative in what it is you're trying to do. You will need to embrace your own growth, your own nutrition. Feed yourself what you need to be creative in using your mind, your self-expression, your sexual expression in the right way. As it is right now, you're just out here all over the place, and yet you're plotting on someone else to take care of you, instead of you taking care of yourself. And you already know you're stressing out and that you need to release all of this bull crap. You even doubt yourself. Self-love. Believing in yourself. And leaving what is not doing you any good behind. And start focusing on using your own power for your own good, instead of allowing others to draw that out of you for their good and leave you in the land of illusion. Because there is an energy vampire here. And I would think that that's your partner, because she has to make sure you stay where she needs you to stay. And you're so full of doubt, and you know this. You have this in you. You already know that you're a creative person and it has not been working out for you, and that you full of doubt, full of fear. You're full of fear, and your health is in question. What have you been doing? Not taking care of yourself and dealing with lots of challenges. You have been weighing the burden of many on your back. You've been resilient. You've been holding up for it. But for how much longer with your health in question? You know this already. You know you have to come up with a new idea on how your life should go. But you doubt yourself. You're full of fear about what? Stories that you have told yourself, because that's where fear comes from. These stories that we come up with that we think we don't know how to get around. It is all within you already to overcome whatever this crap you keep telling yourself that goes way back, probably, and you've allowed others to use that exact thing against you. You've told them what your fears are, and they're using it, and using it well. And now your health is in question on many levels. Mentally, emotionally, physically, sexually, you are in bad health in more ways than one. And you feel as though everyone is against you. Things are not going the way you thought. Why is everything falling apart? Well, one could be you have not been grateful for what you already have. You're constantly going after what others have when you should not have. Be thankful for what you do have and stop playing, deceiving, challenging others, for you're only getting that back. And you thought it was funny. You did. You thought it was okay. What you were doing, you felt was okay. But it was not. For you must, in fact, deal with what you're going through. And you're lonely. But you need to know you're never alone, but you're lonely. You're in a relationship where you do not have any creative expression. You're doubting yourself. This is what you already know. You don't have any creative expression. You're doubting yourself. You live in a mindset of fear, possibly fear of this person you're with. Your health is in question on many different levels, and you feel everything and everyone is against you, and you may very well be right. So you feel loneliness, but you're never alone. With a sincere heart and prayer, God will be right there. He meets you right where you are. But there is a commitment there. Going to God, you must know you cannot deceive him. You cannot pretend to be one way and be another. That's not going to fly. It is not. And out of all of this, you were laughing at the person that you were trying to come against. Really? And you think you're not going to have to face that? You're looking for empathy. I don't know how much of it you're going to get. I don't. There's a lot here that you have been doing. I mean, I don't have a full-on picture here, but there's a lot you have been doing against someone and thinking that it was okay. And now you are looking for empathy and courage to do what you already know in your heart of hearts you should have done a long time ago. What do you need to surrender? You should know this already too. But let's see what the universe tells us. You already know. Surrender those passions that you have that seem to have you all over the place. Start focusing on the type of people and the activities that you are engaged in. Surrender the addictions you have to whatever that substance is, that food, those peoples, sex, overworking. It's time to take action to begin to heal the addictions that you have and replace them with healthier alternatives. It is time. It is also time for you to surrender to your full power. Your life is calling because you have a destiny to fulfill. You said yes to something before you came back to this planet, to God. You have been not doing that. And it's time for you to stop playing it small and allowing others to kind of manipulate you. Oh, because, they manipulated you, so you feel it's only right you can do that too. Well, no. Your karma is even more so, especially when you know this already. Taking revenge on someone else because of what's been done to you only adds to your karma, only adds to it. You have the wisdom within you. You need to surrender to seeing miracles. to believing in the impossible, and to stop comparing yourself to other people. And surrender your fear of change. Whatever God has put before you was for your own good. It was for you, not against you. It's time for you to keep your eyes trained on yourself. Stop focusing on other people and focus on your own strength, your own power, your own ability to do things instead of what others have and what others are able to do. It's none of your darn business. What others do and what others think is none of your business. And surrender your frustrations. Start looking at yourself in a realistic manner. Start truly seeing you. And stop trying to say, well, they have, or I could be like them. No, be you. Take off those masks that you've been wearing to perpetrate whatever. And be who you truly are. If someone doesn't like you as you are, they're not meant to be in your life. And you need to say, oh, bye. Because I surely would be like, you don't like what you see, what you're looking for. Go look at something that you do enjoy, okay? Because you're not going to dictate my mood or day because you don't like me. What someone thinks of you is none of your business. That's in their head, not yours. So why would you take that on? Why? Stop thinking you have to figure out how every single step of your life goes. You don't have that luxury. Yes, you do plan things. You do work with God to co-create what it is you want to do and on how to get there, because when you're with the Lord, he will give you ideas. Your guardian angels are there to kind of direct your path. But you also have to let go of your self-esteem issues. You do. Surrender the low self-esteem. Start loving you and loving yourself where you're at. You will know that changes need to be made. It may be slow at first, one day at a time. It takes 30 days to remove a habit. Some a little longer, depending on how deeply embedded in you it is, and how far back does it go. Stop holding on to what has not been good for you. Forgive those who may have hurt you, and keep it pushing. Because trust me, God has a much better way of handling when someone hurts you than you do. Surrender your doggone ego and pride. Stop being so full of pride and ego that you can't even allow yourself to see who you really are or what you have truly become. What does the universe? You have been emotionally withdrawn anyway. You have. And this was in reverse. You do not have spiritual strength. You need to have it. You need to allow your heart to be healed. But you have not done that. And the universe is trying to tell you, yes, you do need to rest, but you need to take the time to contemplate who you are. Meditate on where are you at in life now and where do you want to go. Where you are today, what you're doing today, will that attribute to the life that you have in your mind to have at the end of the day? Is your goal in alignment with where you are now? Do you see whatever the steps are that you have been taking or have been doing will give you the success or the goal that you once had or do have? because maybe you've set up a goal in your mind, haven't spoken about it. But if you have spoken about it, there are those that are around you to make sure you don't do it. Trust me. Because these people want you to stay just where you are, blind as a bat to what actually is going on around you and to what you are doing. Because if you stay blind to not knowing what you're doing, you will also miss out on what you were meant to do. You will not meet the people you were meant to meet in order to make the changes in your life you need to make. Holding on to this false person who has been puppeteering you is not in your best interest, but that's your free will. The Lord will let you have what you want for a time. But trust, he will bring a tower, which was here, when he says enough's enough. You need to look to the light and come out of this darkness that you're in. It's time for you to align yourself with the Lord God. And again, a tower is here. They're letting you know. You're emotionally withdrawn. This is the universe speaking to you. This is God. You're emotionally withdrawn. You don't allow your heart to give, not in the true sense of giving. You're spiritually not strengthened. You do not know what the heck you're doing or saying, and yet you still want God to do for you. You need to reassess yourself. Meditate and contemplate. Who are you? What have you become? Where are you going if you stay in the direction you're in right now? You need to look to the divine and move towards the light, or this tower will destroy you. For it is here. It is definitely here. A tower will be your end goal. Tell us what's going on. You do need to change for the better. You have to change. You have allowed yourself to stay in this stagnant position for a long time. You've allowed it out of your own free will. Even when you felt something wasn't right, you did it anyway, not knowing what the heck it was going to bring about in your life. You have had periods of prosperity and abundance. It may be coming again if you make this change for the better. You need to pay attention to your finances. And maybe you haven't. At the bottom of the deck. Take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. And it may have already started. For there are sharks around you. But you could very well get a wish granted. The Lord can be with you. Sincere hearts. And triumph over troubles and obstacles. What does your guardian angel need you to know? What have they been trying to tell you? You need to release what is no longer serving you. Surrender to the Lord. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've been holding tightly to. Open your hands, your arms, and your heart to love and assistance from your guardian angel. They're there to truly guide you. They shower you with love and blessings. Your ear chakra. Are there people in your ear? Start noticing messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your own mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. And start visualizing your success. See yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. Focus on positivity. It does mean you'll need a change in direction. The changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your own newborn willingness to open your heart to love. And the angels are guiding you and protecting now and in the future. So follow your path to a happy outcome. What are the signs of the times at this point? What has already been around you that should have been waking you up or that you have been ignoring? You haven't been focused. You weren't focused, and there was a lot of evil eye going on against you. So you will need to be cautious. You will need to be cautious. Is there anything additional? Just being sure. Is there anything more? There are those around you trying to do evil against you. What you're going through is your destiny. And you will recover from it. You will recover. Let me give you a scripture, and then we will close this out. Become still so that you can hear God. For the life of everything living is in his hands, and the breath of every human being. Job 12:10. You want a happy home, but you don't have that yet. My people will live in safety, quickly at home. They will be at rest. Isaiah 32:18. Focus on your own blessings. Yes, you will be enriched in every way so that you can always be generous. 2 Corinthians 9:11. Make the best of every situation you have or in. With God, everything is possible. Matthew 19:26. Thank you for joining me today. If you resonated with any of this message, I hope that you do look at yourself. Go within, because it starts within you. And decide, do you like who you have become or where you are going, where you're headed? If not, start realigning what you need to do to make the changes to bring about the end goal you truly see for yourself. Not what someone told you, but what you truly see for yourself. Don't let others dictate your mind, your thoughts. Don't let others dictate your mood, how you feel. Stop allowing others to have a say over you and start telling yourself, I am worthy, I do deserve, and I am loved, whether they have shown you that or not. Until next time, I send you blessings, a light in a dark place, healing for your soul, and always love unconditionally. And I hope that you will join me again.